Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank Going Commando for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last video, we headed to Todano for the first time, and we got half of the things that we could get as far as platinum bolts and special points went, and we also got some coordinates for the planet Bolden. We also found out some things about the Proto-Pet, which is that thing that Abercrombie Fizz Widget wanted us to steal at the beginning of the game. Turns out, Megacore wants to market it as a pet, and given what we know about how violent that thing is, obviously not a good idea. So, we kind of need to reason with Abercrombie Fizz Widget, though something tells me that's probably not going to work that way. In the meantime, even though we have one of the missions complete, one, we still have some squirrels to beat up, and two, we have some other things to do. And I wonder, can you still get bolts off of these missiles, or no? Because if you can, I'd like to get some. Oh, they really can hurt you. Oh, yikes. I will have to keep that in mind. As I chop these missiles down. About to say, one of these strikes ought to do it. And yeah, I totally get a bunch of bolts off of doing this. And I totally need to chop these guys down the sides. Okay. Need to go around here and find some ammo for stuff and see if I can get ammo for virtually anything else. And I don't have any synthenoids. I will have to buy some later, but and why can't I equip? There we go. As I was saying, I might as well do that just so I can get some experience on the new gun that I got last time. Which is... wow. Which is the Bouncer. And I really like the Bouncer here. You shoot out one big ball, it explodes. All the little balls go after enemies and also explode, which is honestly pretty cool. Also, all these rockets, when you destroy every single one of them, they all have different animations when they fall. Which explains why this one takes off somewhere and goes someplace else. Alright, we need to go over here. And we need to start getting even more of the bolts that we would like to get our hands on. Because I would like to get my hands on some bolts. After spending so many just to get the Bouncer. And by just jumping up and down around here, I can easily do that. That's a lot already. And there is also a vendor there, but... oh, apparently you can take them out just like that, just with the boomerang throw. And yeah, that's where the last missile lands, and that's how you get the bolts for that one. Alright. Let's get the Synthenoid armor and the lava gun ammo, so that way we can refill our ammo for those two guns. Right there is where we're going next. But first, I want to have a little bit of fun with yesterday's, or rather last video's new weapon. I want to bust that out. I also want to bust out the Synthenoids just in case, because I seem to be getting some good experience out of that. And that seemed to take care of that. Now, will any of those balls reach? Yep, they did. They sure did, and both of those enemies are gone. Ow! I need to remember that there are all sorts of mines like these in the area, and I need to stay away from them. I have been taking way more damage than I would like for this area, not gonna lie. And if I go through here, I should be able to get some health. That would be nice. Well, I thought I would be able to. Maybe if I go down here, I can do it. No? Well, looks like we're in a bit of a pickle when it comes to this area because there's nothing left. And yeah, we're not getting anything down here. Not much of anything anyway. Well, we might as well go back and get what's around here. Or maybe it's down here. No, it's not down here. Yeah, that's what I get for going through this area again to see if I can get some more pickups or anything. It's not going to work that way, sadly. So I may just take a death. And then I'm going to have to go through the other area with more health if and when I die. Which shouldn't take too long, but you never know. Yeah, actually entertaining the idea of taking a death at any point in this game. Fun. Yeah, I took a lot of damage here. Also, you can smash these security cameras for more bolts, which I recommend. Alright. Let's go through here. We have a checkpoint. So in case something goes wrong, we have a means of, well, going back someplace. Now, that little energy field over there, if you run into it, it will hurt you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to replace the slingshot with the tractor beam. We're going to use that again. Really? I thought I had it equipped.
When using the tractor beam, try strafing to better position objects. To strafe, hold L2 or R2 while running.
And that's really useful because it allows us to better position this. Like so. Now we can turn the tractor beam off, and we can also go ahead and use this again, I think. No, we have that, but we do need to get past that. Also, this guy's back. It's the Inspector Bot. We will need to get him someplace if we want to continue on. And that's what I'm planning on doing. Alright, we make sure that we double tap L1 there so that way we can look ahead again. And before we do all that, let's break some crates. Then we'll bust out the tractor beam again, and we can carry the inspector bot to open that door. Also, you're probably noticing the sheep that are hanging around in these areas. They kind of clue you in on something around here. We just need to get to it. And apparently I can't use quick select, which is weird because I don't have this on quick select anyway. I do, however, want the synthanoids here to have a little bit of fun, so I'm going to let them. And it's a good thing I did, because they probably got a little more experience out of all that. Now, we have one of these columns with the missile in it. By pushing this over to here, we can blow up this door. We just need to get away when those lights are flashing red. They turn green, then they start flashing red, so you know they're going to detonate. Alright, and after all that, we now have this room, which is going to be full of more bolts that I want to get my hands on. So I'm going to get my hands on them. Alright. I want to bust out the bouncer here, and I have 4 synthanoids left. Let's make the best of them. Let's destroy some enemies here. I'm going to let the synthanoids take care of those guys. There's another inspector bot. Thankfully, the game does not see him as an enemy in any way. And in case I get shot at, the bouncer will be a really great way for me to protect myself because of all these balls blowing these dudes up. And score 1 for the synthanoids there. They didn't exactly kill anybody, but at the same time, they did manage to do some much needed damage. And it may seem like these guys spawn forever. They don't. They will run out eventually. And once they do, I can safely go over here and get the platform moved around. But first, alright, we're now back to 12 hits. Believe it or not, you can move this over to here. At least that's the idea. Now, why would you possibly want to do that? Well, by doing that, you can go up here. And then you can jump up where this conveyor belt is. And we're going to bust out the spider bot glove. And we're going to send out a spider bot to go through this vent. We have 30 seconds to go from point A to point B in this vent and open up a door. That's the door. We're done. And by going over to here, we can now, A, destroy these monitors for extra bolts, because every little bit is totally going to help. And 2, we can get ourselves a platinum bolt. Anyway, we need to go over there. Is there something in the previous stream that I forgot, or is it just me? I hope it's just me. I would hate to find out that I did forget something in here and I totally forgot all about it. Let me look around first. Want to make sure I'm not getting this confused with virtually any other area. Okay, we did miss something here. Thankfully, I remembered it, and I can take it, and by it, I mean both of these columns over to here. By jumping over to here with the help of the columns, we'll find another area. I want to bust out the bouncer again, because this will definitely help with a place that I'm going to go. I'm going to let the bouncer do the work there, and he's got to be gone. And there's got to be another enemy around here. There wasn't. I thought there was. But there is this guy dressed rather strangely in front of this little stand that looks like it could be made out of wood, but it looks more like it's made out of metal. If we approach him, we're going to have a cutscene.
Captain Quark, completing quality control on super electro gadget. Hammer of power detecting no defects. Ratchet of Velden. I knew this day would come. Draw your last enemy mine, for I smite you in the name of Captain Quark. Sweet death. At last we meet. Nobly, I fall on the field of battle. Finish me, Lumbax!
Come on, Clank. Let's get going.
Wait! You shamed the greatest superhero who ever lived. You owe me something.
What do you want from us, sir?
Ooh! How about some cool Quark stuff from your galaxy? Trade you for this armor magnetizer.
I believe that device is designed to attract bolts.
And we need to get a Captain Quark collectible and return here to get an armor magnetizer, which pretty much acts as a magnet for bolts. So, we have another ability from the first game returning here. Also, over here, we have a platinum bolt. We now have all of the platinum bolts for this area. So let me go ahead and mark off platinum bolts numbers 2 and 3 off my list, and we should be good to go. Also, I just now realized why I thought there was another enemy here. Sometimes the enemy that we shot with the bouncer, that big robot guy that shoots those super powerful shots, sometimes he'll be all the way over there. It's kind of weird. Anyway, we need to go back. I'm glad I remembered that this is a thing and that I went to go get it, because platinum bolt and the need of another collectible to grab and take somewhere. And with that, we can finally go over here. How am I doing? Yeah, we still have 12 hit points. And we still need to be very careful. Okay. We need to take the platform here. Wrong thing again. We need to take the platform over here. Over to here. Let's get this out of the way. Now we need to find the inspector bot and place him over here. I had to concentrate there to put him over here just barely, but it worked. Okay. We have another puzzle here. We have a small missile and a big missile. And if you pay attention here, you'll notice that there are two different ceilings. What are you going to do? Well, we need to move this big missile to the side And then we can place a small missile over there. Only when you move all of the missiles in a puzzle will all of them blow. So you don't have to worry about that until you're finished. And there we go. We have that door blown up. Now we have this column and these lasers. These lasers hurt if you run into them. Also, if I die at this point, I'll just be back here, which is cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait right here. Watch as these things go back and forth. Also, I'm going to bust out the bouncer just in case. And from here, we can get over here where the lasers are. It seems like I should be, 1, not able to make it, and 2, the laser should have been able to get me. I accidentally ran into the laser, but I was able to pull through. Not the best example of getting through that area, but it's good enough and it works. Now we have this. Now we have 3 of these things to play around with. And this one's easy when you move the one on the right first. Then you can move the short one over here. And then you can move the middle one. Oh, wait, no. No. Well, I can't move that to the middle. Wow. So much for doing this fast. You know what? This is what I should have been doing. Just move both of them to the middle, and then I can do what I need to do. That works. I thought you could just move one of them out of the way, but no, that's not really how that works. You gotta move 2 to the side, and then you can move the big one, and then you can move the other ones. Alright. And now we can get you over there, and I'm gonna get out of the way so I don't get blown up. And now we have this again. Thankfully, this is a little better because you can take this to the conveyor belt and you can ride on top of it, just like this. And that will safely take you to the other side. Oh no! Oh, good grief, I'm out of synthenoids. Okay. I may be hurt, but I'm still loaded full of ammo. And that didn't do it for me at all. And I got hit. Great, they saw me. However, because I did all these puzzles successfully and then died, I don't have to do them anymore. Which is great. So I can use this time to bust out the bouncer and virtually destroy anything that I can to, 1, get more bolts, and 2, get more experience for weapons and my health, which will definitely be a big benefit. It's a good thing I got the lasers out of the way here, because now Okay, I can destroy those. Well, most of them anyway. If I can get myself in position to do so. I'm almost back at 100,000 bolts. That'll definitely help with getting my hands on another weapon. And of course making things easier in case I have to go back to the arena, which I'll probably do for the next video. More than likely. Alright. I don't think there's any more for any more, so we can just go all the way back here. And it doesn't look like... Is there anything down there? Or is there death? It's death. Okay, then. Well, let's make sure we don't choose death again. Alright, let's bust out the bouncer. And this time, we'll just do this. And hey, we just got ourselves some more nanotech there, so let's try not to get shot as we do any of this. And yeah, I'm just going to keep shooting out the bouncer ammo in case any more enemies show up. They're going to see me, but they're still going to get blasted either way. And I think that's the last of them. And there'll be another guy teleporting in there, but we should be able to take them down very, very easily. Yeah, he won't be standing there for much longer. Oh, there's another one of you. Fun. Well, at least I'm getting experience for this thing. And there were only 3 of him. And now we have a new thing to play with. We now have the Sheepinator, which works just like the Morph in the first game. We shoot people with it, they turn into sheep. Kind of like the Morph Ray or the Morpho Ray. I think it's called the Morph Ray. It's been a while since I played the first game. Except you turn people to sheep instead of chickens. That's actually kind of cool when you think about it. And now, I want to see if there's any more things that I can break. At least crate-wise. Well, there's something there. I might as well. Let's go ahead and get everything that we can. And did we do that? Yeah, we've explored the weapons facility. And we've gotten that. Nice. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save here. And then I'm going to go for length on today's video because there's still one more thing that we can do around here. And I'm going to do it. That way I don't have to come to this planet ever again. I just need to wait for Ratchet to land and then we can do this. And I'm going to drink some tea too. Now. I wonder if you can evolve that. Well, we're about to find out. Yeah, sometimes I think I'm going to equip a weapon when I don't, and then it takes me like another try for that to happen. Really annoying. Also, I really want to transform you into a sheep, and you're not helping. There we go. Okay. You're all gnawing at me. What if I do this? Because if I do this correctly, I can turn all the enemies here, at least all these squirrels, into sheep. Oh, I had him dead to rights right there, and I just moved. Let's keep on doing this. Let's keep turning all the sheep here, or rather all the squirrels here, into sheep. This is fun when you know what you're doing. And thankfully, figuring out what you're doing here, not all that hard. Is that all the sheep? Or are there more and I'm not seeing them? Want to be sure of that. Alright. Let's go ahead. And what are you doing here? Did you turn into a sheep? Yes, you turned into a sheep. Good. And we now have our skill point, which is exactly what I wanted. Let's go ahead and take care of more of these enemies. And do you even evolve at all? I want to think that you do because you're in the first 4 rows. Oh well. We can still get some much needed things this way. We can still break all of the heads of these things off for some bolts. And there we go. We're now back to 100,000. We're now back to 6 digits. Let me get a few hundred more just to ensure that I can afford what I want to get my hands on. Alright. And there's some more here. Excellent. Alright, that should definitely be more than enough to get us back to 6 digits and cover the difference for whatever it is that I need to get my hands on. Oh, one right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more Bannister ammo, and let's refill the Zinzanoid, and I thought that was going to be enough. Well, we can still fix that. We can still fix all of that. Let's go ahead and chop these things off again. And then I can go over here, smash this, smash this, go over here, and I should be good to go now. It'd be even better if I didn't wall jump. Stop wall jumping. Well, it doesn't look like I can reach that now, but it's not like it's going to be not like anything I really need to worry about, because I'm now back to 6 digits on the bolts again, and I have everything that I need to get on this planet, including that nanotech upgrade that you can actually pick up yourself. So let us go ahead and save, and then we'll call it a video here. Join me next time where we do some side stuff. I haven't decided on what I'll be doing next, but you'll see it in the next video. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!